Are you unknowingly sabotaging your child's sleep? Let's dive into the 5 things you should never tell your child before bedtime. We all know a peaceful bedtime routine is crucial for children. It's a time that should be filled with comfort and tranquility, setting the stage for a restful night's sleep. However, there may be certain phrases or discussions we, as parents, should avoid to keep the bedtime routine as serene as possible. The question is, do you know what these are? If you're eager to know what these 5 things are, stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to Fitness Funda for more interesting tips. First off, avoid saying "we're having so much fun" right before bedtime. It seems harmless, doesn't it? A parent's attempt to inject a little joy into the day's end? But think about what this statement implies to a child. It screams, "While you're in bed, the fun will continue without you." This can trigger a feeling known as FOMO, or fear of missing out. And let's be honest, nobody likes that feeling, especially not children. The second thing to refrain from saying is, "You have to go to bed now." This command may seem straightforward, but it can unintentionally create power struggles. Imagine being told to stop what you're doing and go to sleep. It's not a pleasant feeling, right? Instead, consider creating a consistent bedtime routine. This routine could include activities like brushing teeth, reading a book, or telling a story. It's a gentle way of signaling that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Another subtle cue could be dimming the lights. This not only sets the ambiance for bedtime, but also helps in regulating the body's internal clock. Remember, the key is to make bedtime feel less like a command and more like a natural transition. It's not about who's in control, but about creating an environment that naturally encourages sleep. Bedtime should be a calm wind down, not a power struggle. Moving on to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th things. There's nothing to be scared of, stop crying, and I can't deal with this right now. These are phrases that may seem harmless, but can actually have a significant impact on your child's emotional well-being. Let's start with the 3rd thing. There's nothing to be scared of. While it is meant to reassure, it can sometimes invalidate a child's feelings. Fear is subjective and personal. What may seem trivial to us as adults can be genuinely terrifying for a child. Instead of dismissing their fear, try acknowledging it. Say something like, "I understand that you're scared, and that's okay, I'm here with you." This not only validates their feelings, but also reassures them of your presence and support. Next, we have the 4th thing, stop crying. Crying is a natural response to distress. When we tell a child to stop crying, we are essentially asking them to suppress their emotions. This can lead to feelings of guilt or shame about their natural emotional responses. Instead, try acknowledging their distress and offer comfort. You could say, "I see that you're upset, it's okay to cry. Let's try to calm down together." Finally, we have the 5th thing, "I can't deal with this right now." This statement can make a child feel like they are a burden, or that their feelings are inconvenient. It's important to remember that children rely on us for emotional support. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to take a moment for yourself, but make sure to communicate that in a way that doesn't make your child feel unsupported. You could say, "I see that you're upset. I need a moment to gather my thoughts so I can better help you." It's crucial to foster a supportive and understanding environment for your child, especially at bedtime. To wrap things up, let's quickly revisit the 5 things you should never say before bedtime. First, never disclose scary news or stories. Instead, share comforting and uplifting tales. Second, avoid discussing tomorrow's challenges or tasks. Instead, focus on the excitement the new day brings. Third, never express your own stress or worries. Replace that with positive affirmations. Fourth, don't bring up any form of punishment. Offer words of encouragement instead. Lastly, avoid any negative comments about sleep. Promote a positive view of rest and tranquility. Remember, your words are powerful, especially at bedtime. Make them count for your child's well-being.